Welcome to the gay agenda. I think I've got the boys
an hour
laughing.
of that.
Right, what are we talking about today, boys?
Today, I thought we would do a Valentine's Day special. So it's all about love.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
So Ollie's
Can we
just
start again? I was crying in the intro.
Fucking hell.
All the things you could do that would just perfectly go with that music.
I think we should all just sit here in like full like Dallas like dynasty outfit.
Massive wigs,
Like
loads
Joan
of jewelry.
Collins. Like
What are we talking about today, boys?
today's topic is we've just been Valentine's Day, so I thought we could do a love podcast.
Cute.
And in a just not necessarily just Valentine's Day, but Valentine's Day, love, romance, etc.
Sextra.
Yeah, exactly.
Extra.
But yeah, so what did everybody do for Valentine's Day? Let's start with that. That's a general.
Actually,
kind of
no,
throw out.
I think we should start with
I'm
a
getting
little
us in the
celebration. It's
hang on.
somebody's
Oh my God.
birthday today,
Oh.
isn't it? Mrs. Phil Perret is
wow,
21
yeah.
again.
Yeah, okay.
16th year in a row. Congratulations, Phil.
Oh, look, we've got real sound
I'm
effects
glad we
here.
paid for that sound effect. 69p on iTunes.
And now we're pouring it out into plastic cups. We'll need
you know.
to pay for the sound effect.
And these
but
cups will be recycled.
they,
Don't
of course
think
they
that
will
we
be.
don't care about the planet on this
And,
podcast.
and although we are using plastic straws, they also will be recycled. Anyway, back to what did we do for Valentine's Day? We had a
Christ.
fantastic
Oh my God.
Valentine's Day, didn't we, Ollie?
Okay,
No.
so we should point out that you two are together.
We are a
Barely.
couple. Well, yeah, just about.
We
But yeah, you weren't just two single
depends-
people who happened to spend Valentine's Day together.
And then start a
Depends what day you
podcast.
get us on.
Because this will be a good, because you a couple who have spent Valentine's Day together, and I will tell you Valentine's Day from my single
A
ass.
sad, lonely night in on your own.
a spinster's Valentine.
Sad, lonely. Oh.
What did we do? We didn't actually spend Valentine's together. You
No,
were working.
I was working all day Valentine's Day, so actually it wasn't very romantic. Although I did, this is a fantastic story. I woke up on Valentine's Day. I had a banging headache, and you know when you feel like you're getting ill? I had that, so
Always.
I felt like I was gonna be coming down with a flu or something. So I woke up, had my shower, got ready for work, woke Ollie up. I was like, I feel like I'm gonna get ill. Have you got any tablets? And he was like, oh, I don't know. Have a look in my drawer. I opened up his drawer, found out a half-used packet of cold and flu
Oh,
tablets.
thank God. Oh, my God. My heart was in my stomach.
A
Yeah.
half-used packet of tablets. And he was like, is there anything else in there? I was like,
I don't get how you missed it. It was
Turned-
perfectly placed.
Turned
for you.
around, there's a two-pack
Two-pack was
of
there.
ibuprofen tied up in a bow.
What, that was your gift?
That was the start of my gift.
Right. You make that sound like that's your only gift. So yeah, that was part one of your present. I just thought, oh, that'll be funny. He's going to think that I've just got him a little bit of like ibuprofen for Valentine's
Oh, it was
Day.
like the shit gift ruse.
Continued on with my getting ready for my day, didn't I? And
Yeah.
he's sitting in bed nagging me, going, oh, I'm so cold. Get me a top. And I'm like, no, I've got to get ready for work.
You're like, hey, get me a bottom.
Get me a...
Thank you, good night.
Oh, there's
That's
the
a wrap,
first
people.
one. It's all talking
I've
about
only got
sex
4
now.
jokes this one.
And so I
That's
go to
one.
his wardrobe. I get out a t-shirt for him. He's like, oh, is there anything else in there? I look down. There's a little love heart gift bag.
Don't belittle it. I spent ages wrapping
Hang
that.
on, what was in the bag?
Wait,
and I will
hold
be the decider of whether this was a shit
I
gift.
made
Okay.
a giant rosebud out of tissue paper. That
God,
could not
I
sound
have
like
a
a
giant
worse mental
rosebud.
image.
Anyway,
Rosebud.
I opened it, and it was a bottle of vodka.
Oh, now that.
Right.
That's my
That is
kind of
not
Valentine.
romantic. That is the least
No,
romantic
but you
thing.
know
Not
what?
just a bottle of
I'd
vodka.
have had
It was a mango absolute. Other vodkas are available. However, I think that's a really nice present.
Although we do like Absolute because they are like LGBT friendly, aren't they? So,
Yeah.
Yes. Unlike those
as-
dirty
actually-
Russian vodkas.
Won't be drinking Russian
Yeah.
Standard ever again.
You were saying
You were
how
slagging
brilliant
off-
that was as a
slagging off
present.
How
gift.
crap that was. But that wasn't really the gift. That was just something for me to open on Valentine's Day because a week prior,
I ruined
What happened?
Valentine's Day.
so I've been at work all day, as I am. Ollie is at home all day, as he is. So I come home from a, 14-hour day? 14, 15-hour day?
It's more like 10, but yeah.
All right, go off, sis. And I come straight in. I'm the only one who ever prints anything, right, at the printer. So first thing I notice is a bit of paper on the printer. Pick up the bit of paper. What is it? A Groupon voucher for a spa break.
No expense spared.
Oh wow.
100,
I mean,
£139. Trip for
For
two.
two?
For two.
That's not
I mean,
bad.
that's quite a good deal. I mean, it was good. It was a good massage. So we had the massage on Sunday.
50-minute massage, glass of Prosecco, and 2-hour spa entry. She got a little bit too into it. I don't know what type of massage she was doing, but at some point she was sort of rubbing her elbows into me, and obviously I'm quite heavily oiled up. And as she was working her way down my back, I don't know if something else caught her attention, but she slipped. She slipped, and her elbow went
she was inside you.
in my
It was like
fully
Animal Hospital.
in my arse
She
crack.
was shoulder deep inside Ollie's anus.
But like, I was just like, oh, and she was like, oh, and just nothing more
Then the
was.
third lady that was sat in there who'd paid to watch was also like, oh.
Oh no, and then nothing more was said about it. It was just this awkward silence.
It's one
for
of those
another,
things,
like,
isn't it, that you just...
48 minutes of this woman, like she might have had like a little.
God, that happened early on, didn't it?
Yeah, it was awful. It was horrible.
Who knows? Are you supposed to wear pants? Are you supposed to not wear pants? Because I wore pants and she basically pulled them off.
Did you not ask her beforehand?
No, I should have, and I was
What
too
is
scared
wrong
to
with
do
you? I
that.
asked mine. I was like, she was like, I'm just going to step out the room while you get ready. And I said, wait, am I supposed to get naked? She goes, oh no, you can leave your pants on.
So it's optional. So you
Yeah.
can do either.
Unless you go to a gay one, in which case they want you to take everything off.
Unless they ask you to put a
Which
shirt
is
on.
they're naked as well. Everybody's naked.
Rules are naked. So yeah, that was our Valentine's Day. Actually, no, and I took you. We went to go and see Six, the musical,
Oh,
at
well,
the Arts
isn't it-
Theatre, playing
isn't
until
it-
January 2020. You could book tickets online now. It's fantastic, so I don't mind giving them a promo.
Yeah,
I would
me neither.
highly recommend
yes,
it.
I
Have
thought
you
it was
seen
just
it?
You've already seen it,
Yes,
haven't you?
I have seen
It's
it.
fantastic.
I thought it was absolutely superb. 5 stars, The Guardian.
Well,
Brilliant.
5 stars from the gay agenda.
Yeah.
Well done, ladies.
I
Oh,
feel
well,
like
how long it would take for that to be on their poster?
Our faces with our Dallas get up.
Yeah.
I feel like if you like Little Mix and Tudor history, it is right up your street.
Which is a
fantastic.
niche area.
It is a niche
If you
market.
like modern girl bands, but Tudor history,
Tudor histories.
this is the show for you.
It's fantastic. And do you know what was great? I saw so many old people who I am assuming
We're Tudors.
heard that there was a show about Henry VIII's wives, and they thought, "Oh, Eric, this would be lovely to go and watch."
Yeah.
They rock up, and there's like basically Tudor version of Little Mix, just like rocking out the house. It was
Rock out
great.
with your frock out.
Well, I've seen that with when I went to see Book of Mormon. I was sat
Fantastic.
next
Great
to
show.
an elderly couple who didn't come back in the interval.
I wonder if they
Tickets
get.
is
We're really digressing here. We're now just talking
That's
about
right, we can
West End
edit this
shows.
out.
Right. Anyway, let's get back to Valentine's
Okay,
Day.
that's right, we'll cut all that out.
So,
Phil, what did you do to celebrate Valentine's
how was your
Day?
Valentine's Day,
I
Mr. Lover Lover?
was on stage at a
Heaven
drag
doing
cabaret
porn idol.
where Princess Diana, in the style of Cilla Black, match-made people on stage.
What?
You heard me. That is literally the most like basic description I can give. So this is a friend of mine who is a performer, Fagulous. You can find him at Fagulous on Instagram.
Get that promo, girl.
At Fagulous on Instagram and whatever the other socials are. And yes, does a number of different characters. There's Shirley Bassey, does Liza Minnelli. This one happened to be Princess Diana, and the show was Dirty Di's Tunnel of Love. And it was basically Blind Date, and so it was interspersed with songs and cabaret and bits in between. So there was like 2 or 3 rounds of the show.
Blind Date.
Yeah, and then it was like, and you had like the kind of traffic light traffic at this Diana party, and you had like the traffic light stickers like red, green, orange to kind of indicate whether you were available or not.
Did you cover
And
yourself in
I
green
was
stickers?
head to toe green.
Green.
I look like, I know, I look like the Green Lantern. I was
Please,
like,
anyone take me home.
I was like UV, and yeah. So
You've got to take what you can get.
and I so I was on stage. Wasn't picked
Did you?
for the question.
Phil.
But see, I lost out. Comedy lost out to
Prettiness.
Innocence.
Oh, innocent.
Oh, innocent.
No, because
You're
it was
far from
my
innocent.
round. Was me, this northern girl, and
It was girls and
a
boys.
straight guy, I believe. And so I'll give you a good example of one of the questions I got. So it was things like, if you were a kitchen appliance, what would you be and why? And as a, hardcore, fan of Blind Date, I was like, I've got this in the bag. I was like, I'd be a whisk because I'd whisk you off your feet. And like a classic Blind Date answer. And I was like, brilliant, done.
That's me. That's me. Why I've won this.
And then I don't remember what the girl said, but then the guy at the end, he was like, I spatula because I like pancakes or something like that. And it was just like a kind of. Have you ever seen the show?
Do you understand what this is?
And it was just like, oh, bless him, and then he
won.
got the date, but
of course he did.
Fine. But yeah, that was my Valentine's Day, and it was good fun. I spent it with friends. I spent it in good company, lots of drinks, lots of drag, and it was a good time was had by all.
It's just another normal Thursday then.
Yeah, it was basically was like another Thursday,
just a standard
with a slightly romantic undertone to the show. Yeah,
well, that's good.
Do you make a big thing of Valentine's Day if you had a special someone in your life?
I feel like this is going to be like the pretext to every question. If some mad world someone wanted to be with you, would you? No, I think it's a nice thing to celebrate. But yeah, so I mean, so you're very much in the
I don't really mind. We don't really deal with it as like it's a huge thing. It's
a day that requires some effort.
Yeah, and we will occasionally buy each other something, or we'll get each other a card. Like we do get each other cards.
Most years we've actually spent Valentine's in Nando's, like a 14-year-old couple would. But
the most hilarious Nando's story.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This is like 2, 3, 4 years ago, maybe.
Is this broadcast?
This is broadcastable.
Okay.
We're sitting there having a Nando's together on Valentine's Day. Right.
Mm-hmm. Lovely.
Quite romantic. Well, it's
tea
not
light.
romantic. It's
tea
not
light
romantic.
on the table.
I wish. Anyway.
Whoa! This wasn't the Ritz. It was Nando's.
Ollie is a quick eater. I am not. So Ollie finishes dinner, disappears off to the toilet. Lady comes over, clears his plate. So I'm sat there. I'm already sat there. I'm already sat there looking like I'm having a Nando's on my own on Valentine's Day. All right, I can cope with that. Dealable. 2 minutes later, I'm like, where the fuck is Ollie? What is he doing? I look down at my phone. He's texted me. He's like, I'm in the disabled toilet. We've run out of toilet and I've had a poo. Please, can you bring me toilet? Now, if you know the Nando's...
Do you mean toilet paper?
Yeah, bring me a...
bring me a
toilet. Oh my God, where did he go?
Bring me the paper. And if you know the Nando's in question, the disabled toilet opens out into the restaurant.
That has got to be some sort of health and safety hygiene.
So, it's behind like some weird like slotty screen.
No,
but you can see. So I'm sitting there going, I'm not getting up. I'm not bringing you toilet roll.
So it looks like you've just had a meal for one on Valentine's Day, and then you're bothering someone in the disabled toilet.
So anyway, I really need a date for tonight. Are you
go
doing
over
anything?
there.
You can't run away.
I go over there, grab some toilet roll, much to my own disgust. Walk up to the disabled toilet, open the door, almost flinging it wide as shit. And there's a cleaner lady standing right next to me, just blankly staring at Ollie as he clutches his balls, reaching for this toilet paper by the door.
Trousers around my ankles. I make eye contact with this cleaner woman who just looks at me, and I've just got this look in my eye like, I'm not embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. You've not supplied enough bloody toilet paper in this toilet.
She's also looking at him going, well, you are not disabled. So what are you doing here?
I always have that guilt.
In that moment,
it's like when you park in the parent and child bit outside Asda and you're like, oh well.
You've got to be, I'm carrying.
Look at me. Does this not look pregnant to you? Are you all right there having your drink?
Sorry, was that very audible?
It was quite audible.
Sorry, listeners.
Anyway.
I don't know. As a grown-up now, what would you like to receive for Valentine's Day?
A ring.
Well,
peace.
Oh. Well, no, I was fully on board with the vodka earlier.
Yeah, that's a decent
but
present.
you're single, Phil.
That's something we can crack open and share together. I got mango flavour. It's something a little bit special.
If you get me a ring piece, we can crack that open and share that together as well.
Oh my God.